Greetings, my loyal cohort. I have a new proposition for you. The Royal Council of Atlantis has called a tribunal, which I must attend. I would have you act as my personal bodyguard while in Atlantis. Your presence will be compensated.
Greetings, my beloved. These historical documents that the widowhood sent me, documenting the lineage of Atlantean kings, are fascinating. As king, I must learn from my predecessors' mistakes, as well as their greatest accomplishments. A good king must learn from the past. Only then can we build a better future.
My love, you're as wise as you are cliché. I didn't know you were named after the brother of the very first king of Atlantis. Seems he was quite ambitious. But tell me this, why is King Atlan known as the Dead King? It sounds as if there is more to this tale.
According to this, King Atlan was a powerful mage known as the Great King. He crafted the Trident of Poseidon and was founder of the House of Atlan. His brother Orin I betrayed him, killed his family, and took his place as king. Atlan, believed dead, went into exile to seek revenge. Definitely a dark time in our history, it seems. While in exile, Atlan forged several powerful artifacts from a mysterious metal, the most powerful of which was the Scepter of Atlan, known now as the Dead King's Scepter. Atlan used the scepter to sink Atlantis as punishment for his betrayal.
This all sounds familiar, Arthur. This was during the time when Atlantis resided above the sea and my home, Zebel, was still part of the kingdom proper. If I recall, legends claim that Zebel sank into a vortex inside what land dwellers call the Bermuda Triangle. The vortex transported our people to our current home. So, it was the Dead King that separated our people and destroyed Atlantis? So it was the Dead King that divided our people and destroyed Atlantis? How absurd. Imagine how different things could have been if Atlantis had remained above the sea and Zebel was never chastised as outsiders and criminals. But surely this is all legend and folklore. If not, then where are the Dead King's artifacts today?
I'm afraid this is not a legend, my love. The Dead King's scepter and the rest of his artifacts were buried with him in his tomb deep below the palace. Only one of his creations was not buried with him. On his deathbed, Atlan decreed that it would be passed down from one king of Atlantis to the next. It is the same weapon I now wield, the Trident of Poseidon.
The surface dwellers would be quick to steal our arcane secrets. The Trident of Poseidon serves Atlantis, not the surface. A wise king would embrace the wisdom of the Silent School.
Our king must defend Atlantis, regardless of who threatens it. The land dwellers called us terrorists and blamed us for their losses at Spindrift. My captains wonder if King Orin realizes how much we risk for the throne. When surface ships entered our borders, we were ready to defend Atlantis, but the king did not allow it.
King Orin has been focused on peace with the surface at the dismay of his people. There is no doubt in my mind that the decision is clear. The Dry Land Embassy was a fiasco that put Atlantis at risk. Atlantis must remain a sovereign nation. Past kings have always respected that.
My opinions matter not. I live to serve the throne. I have told the Lord King that the Drift must serve Atlantis, not the surface dwellers. My duty is to serve Atlantis and the throne. Orin is a good and brave man,
Not that all good and brave men make great kings.
Hello, my minion. You have arrived just in time. The tribunal is about to start, and this rabble seems less than pleased by my presence.
I would think you'd be used to that by now, Orm.
Now, Mara. Orm and his friend did lend significant aid at Spindrift Station. It is only right that they are recognized.
Recognized? The only recognition I seek is that which I deserve as the one true king of Atlantis.
You were always the funny one, Orm.
Your devotion to the surface world has brought our nation to the brink of ruin. Orin, son of the House of Atlan. Since being crowned king, you have been delinquent in your duties to Atlantis.
Have you forgotten that I am your king?
We have not. Which is why, by the order of Poseidon, we strip you of your royal title as King of Atlantis and find you guilty of treason.
This is madness. You would leave the throne vacant at such a critical time?
Hardly, Arthur. Atlantis has chosen a true king to lead it. No longer will we allow an absentee, surface-loving half-breed to rule our proud realm. Guards, kill the traitors.
Wrath! You will pay for this insolence! Mara, go now! Get free of the palace before the Crown of Thorns traps you! I'll be right behind.
For Atlantis!
No!
Make haste, woman, or we'll be next. The crown of thorns cometh.
Nothing can stop the Crown of Thorns. It is an ancient forbidden magic from the time of Orion. All the exits are blocked. Quickly, this way. I have a plan.
Stop where you are, traitors!
What have you done? We're trapped, and the crown of thorns is on our heels. You have doomed us.
Orm, stop sniveling and use your brain. You and I will hold back the Crown of Thorns for as long as we can to buy time for our friend to deal with the Drift Commander.
Stop right there! Treasonous feat! That was weak. Nice try, Trylander. Stand down! By Poseidon! Nice try, Trylander.
Hurry! Open the emergency flood vortex.
This is your plan? Foolish Zebel witch! We'll be cut to ribbons!
We have no choice, Orm. There is no other way, and we cannot hold back the crown. Use the controls to open the flood vortex, but be ready. This will not be a gentle ride.
Wait! I am far too important to die like this.
Too late! Neptune's balls.